Did you know we released 87 knit and crochet patterns this year? I'm going to be showing them all to you today, as well as a brand new one. And in case you missed any of them, I'm going to tell you how you can get them free. If you're new and you don't know me, I'm Shandy from ExpressionFiberArts. We sell hand-dyed yarn and beautiful knit and crochet patterns, and we give most of them away for free for a limited time. So if you don't want to miss out on future ones, you can sign up for email updates on the site, and we'll let you know when the newest ones go live. So let's go ahead and dive in, and I'm going to show you all of the beautiful patterns that we released this year. In January, we started our gobsmackingly gorgeous mystery knit-along purport. It's a stunning circular shawl that takes you on a beautiful lace journey. We also introduced our mystery crochet-along connote, which we have in two versions, a neutral palette and a brighter palette. And this was a glorious year-long adventure of fun stitches, texture, and color. Also in January, we released this lovely flottante inspired by rivers, and this pattern launched our new Zodiac yarn collection. Our next pattern was this beautiful grapevine inspired by ripening grapes and twisting vines. I love the purple gradient so much. Coffee was next, and it's a beautiful pullover with steamy coffee cups and trees around the yoke. Tessitura is a fingering weight pullover with a lacy yoke and slightly puffy sleeves. We released Amir, gorgeous rectangular shawl in a purple gradient featuring interlocking hearts. Oscillation was next and is a rich, cozy, cabled shawl. In February, we started the month off with Linda, meant to inspire you to push past your boundaries and fears. Babylonica came next, and it's a flouncy, fun top inspired by weeping willow trees. Horology was inspired by the passage of time, and it features a stunning rainbow and beaded ginkgo leaves. Marielle was next, and is a lovely, beginner-friendly shawl in an oceanic gradient. Tidal Wave is a lusciously large shawl with flowing, blending colors, and an easy repeating crossed double crochet stitch. And finally, for February, we released Plaitage. With just knit stitches and a fun weaving technique, you get this amazing plaid look. Love the fringe too. As spring took hold and we eased into March, we started the month out with Marguerite, inspired by light and airy daisies. We then announced Malhar, a sparkly rain-inspired tank. Cestino was a beautiful basket weave triangular shawl. If you need a cute farmer's market bag for all of your flowers, fruits, and veggies, try Front Street, made in a variegated sock yarn. Orly was next, and is a wearable poncho with a shell stitch, braided cable, and fold-over collar. Bluebird is a delightful Fair Isle cowl punctuated with sparkling beads. And Ambry and Cuddy are Hobbit-inspired lap throws meant to cozy up with when you're reading your favorite book. We started April out with Zammy, a relaxed fit sweater with a cable motif inspired by butterflies taking flight. Next, we showed off a new version of Colette, a cardigan with a nostalgic charm of lace and a modern silhouette. Next was Interlaced, a fun, versatile sweater scarf with sleeves. Next, we had an updated version of Bahari, a simple, lacy shawl inspired by the ocean lapping on the shore. The gorgeous trellis shawl was next, which harkens to a garden full of vining flowers and plants. Next, we released a new version of Roads Not Taken, a triangular shawl inspired by the poem. And we finished out the month with Pansy, an effortless, romantic tank with a delicate floral lace body. Crescent took May by storm. It is a gorgeous no-sew cardigan inspired by classic granny squares. Petra to Ramu harkens to a rock formation in Cyprus, said to be the birthplace of Aphrodite. We next released Bridges of Venice, an architectural lacy shawl in a lovely gradient. Next was Liminal, a beginner-friendly blanket that gives a sense of pause in a busy world. Viola came next, and its lacy stitches and beads will wrap you in the delights of a garden. We then released the Epic Appetency, a crochet stitch sampler shawl and cowl that allows you to choose which adventure and thus which stitch patterns you want to make. Ergotic is the same concept but in knit. Also in May, we introduced Dendrophile, a cowl with cute little trees featuring our colorway of the year, Serenity. We We started off June with the amazing lupine forest shawl, inspired by all the stunning sights you'll see in Alaska. Next was bluegrass, a cozy, chunky pullover inspired by the scales on a bluegrass guppy. Then we reintroduced Midnight Grove, an elegant wrap for enchanted walks under the stars. Next was Apple Orchard, a new version of a beloved cardigan with a cute cable running down the front band. We then showed off Sierra, a reversible scarf or shawl with a classic chevron design. And we finished off the month with Ispirazione, a striking half-circle shawl with shifting lace and flowing colors. With July came the lovely wicker top, a crochet tank with adorable basket-like stitches. Next, we showcased a beloved favorite, Chances, featuring garter stitch and horseshoe lace, meant to remind you to take those chances life presents to you. Next, we re-released Crossaster, a romantic feminine circular design, shown this time in a vintage rose palette. Allen came next, a cozy oversized sweater, simple and wonderfully textured. Chrysalis was next, fluffy and colorful, inspired by the complex and beautiful life cycle of a butterfly. The laconic cowl was next, a simple yet impactful design. And finally for July, we showcased Anatine, which features 2 stitches meant to mimic the tall pines of the Pacific Northwest. To start August off, we revealed Effervescent. This triangular stunner combined the linen stitch with a granny square construction. So stunning. We then remade Sarayu, which means zephyr. This shawl flows like the breeze. Next came the new Chamfered, a gorgeous 2-color shrug with neat diagonal color blocking on the back. If you'd love to take a journey through some textured stitches, try Dolan. You're gonna learn baubles, picot lace, puff stitches, and more. We introduced Panopea, a lace top that you can customize to make your own. Ashland was next, and it's a creative, customizable, and fun top with beautiful lacy stitching. We then reintroduced Faded Blush, a modern crochet shawl with a classic chevron design and shifting colors. We then showed off a new version of Firebird, a striking pullover with a show-stopping front panel. And lastly for August, Clover Meadow, an airy design featuring knot loop stitches and adjustable sleeves. To start out September, we released a new, larger version of Sail into the Sunset, a stunning shawl or scarf meant to inspire you to set sail and live the life of your dreams. Next was Photo Periodic, showcasing the colors of changing autumn leaves. We showed off a new version of Wonder, a cozy cocoon cardigan with a cute shell-like stitch. We then released Peconic, inspired by the sea and sand of Long Island's East End. Nefru was inspired by robes worn by ancient civilizations and makes a wonderful cover-up. We re-released Baptisia in a stunning blue gradient. This shawl reminds us of the long spikes of flowers as they reach for the sky. Erudition finished off the month and makes a perfect shawl for cozying up and sinking into a good book. In October came Tartan, a lightweight cardigan featuring tapestry crochet and a fun plaid pattern. Next came a new version of Shunki, a lace weight wrap and basic stitches for a flowy, airy accessory. We then introduced Gwendolyn, which uses just basic stitches and slip stitches to create this stunning color work around the yoke and sleeves. Sesta is the crochet version of Cestino and also features a shimmering basket weave stitch. We showed off a new version of Noel, which mimics spiraling holiday candy and ornaments. And Roses was a really fun pattern. It features floral designs on a lattice. It's ideal for breezy evening strolls through enchanted garden. Bilbo Baggins inspired the linen stitch Gadarene shawl, a gorgeous yet beginner-friendly journey through color. And the month ended with Florel, featuring a hexagon design in simple stitches and lovely little puff flowers throughout. For November, we started out with Etude number 2, a lesson in lace and what can be accomplished with simple yarn overs and decreases. If you need a cozy tube scarf, try Sagacious. It flows from one color to the next in a shimmering gradient. Love the fringe too. Subaqueous was our next pattern and has subtle ripples throughout, just like the ocean floor. For a stunning colorwork pullover, try Arak. And if you need a gorgeous, colorful blanket, you must try Flores with its various flower motifs. And for a sea-inspired shawl, check out Neptune with simple body stitches and radiant shells. We finished off the year with our December patterns, beginning with Hard Scrabble, inspired by an actual sampler knit by Laura Ingalls Wilder. I love it. Next was Cindy, a classic wearable fingering weight cardigan that you will want to make multiple versions of. We showed off a new version of Shimmering Shells, a stunning cover-up. Next was the gorgeous Phrase Rhubarb, a striking worsted weight shawl that you can make in a weekend. Agate Shoulders was next, and used 10 colors of fingering weight yarn for a cozy rustic poncho. And finally, this leads me to our last pattern of the year, Briavael by Janica Carter. This design is an adorable hood with an attached loop scarf, and you can wear it in multiple ways to keep you nice and warm and snuggly on these chilly winter days. Staggered 1x1 ribbing makes for a fun, cozy texture, and it's worked all in one piece, and it's beginner friendly. So it's a wonderful, quick project, and it makes a great gift. To make this, we used our Take Chances color on our Buttery Worsted yarn. It's a scrumptious, cozy yarn. It's 100% superwash merino wool, so it's gonna keep you nice and snuggly when it's chilly outside. You can get the yarn and the pattern over at ExpressionFiberArts.com. And I did want to tell you to check the description. We're gonna put a link for you where you can get up to 10 patterns free if you missed any of these throughout the year. Have a joyous rest of your year. I hope you're able to take a break, to rest and relax, and to really reflect on what worked for you this year, what you would like to change, and what you need to release. Let's make next year amazing. I am so excited. We're gonna continue releasing knit patterns, crochet patterns, new yarn collections. We've got new knit-alongs, crochet-alongs, and some other fun changes that I am super excited to introduce you to. So stay tuned for that. Happy stitching this holiday season, my beautiful friend, and I will see you next year. Bye!